Yo, hey y'all, it's Rolando G. I'm back at it again, man, and just sitting here in my thoughts, contemplating on whatever topic is coming into my head. And today's topic is going to be real brief. It's not going to be long. Definitely not going to be long. I wanted to uh, do a reach back, not necessarily that kind of reach back. I know we gotta we don't do the reach back to we don't we stay away from the reach back, as we know. Need I say more on that? But what's coming to mind is the topic of women's mindsets, and how they are today in this generation of women 40 plus, are women 40 plus and under, or 35 and under, 20s, late teens, it doesn't matter. It seems this generation is derived off notoriety, constant clout chasing, and one comes to mind the recent, in my condolences to the situation that was this past summer on June 21st in Fontana, California. 40-year-old fitness and mother of six or seven kids, Latina, Las Mujeres, Chicana Mexican, or Mexicana Chicana Mexican influencer, Gloria Zamora, died at the hands of Tomas Zulraga, her soon would be, I guess, on the verge of divorcing Tomas Zaraga. She was on the verge of divorcing him, got caught up in the mix, wanting to be with her quote unquote so called new sponsor, aka slash new side dude boyfriend, Hector Gardunio, same age as me. She was close to me in age. Tomas Zelraga, her husband, was 45. He unfortunately got, you know, sheriff's department discovered that he had did the dirty, carried out the deed of unaliving her and Gordunio. And Gloria Zamora, in my opinion, to really be honest with you, she had her priorities so jacked up, man. And you're gonna be sitting here with six, five or six, doesn't matter. You got a lot of kids. Some of these kids, I think two of them were from him in the 15 and a half to 16, almost 16-year marriage that they had. The others, I think, were two were from the three were from the other previous relationships. Four. I'm trying to understand how many kids, because of the news, when the news broke about her unaliving and whatever significance that she had on social media as a fitness influencer and mom of seven or six kids. One would understand that Gloria Zamora was living the life of a woman who still looks really attractive for her age, close to me in age, early mid-range middle-aged woman. And it's unfortunate and sad that she got unalived the way she got unalived by the obsessive husband. Now he's deceased. Rest in peace to Hector Gardunio, because he was an innocent bystander caught up in her drama that she did not resolve the correct way. And a lot of women are doing this. This has been going on for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, probably plus, but it's coming more to light through social media, through regular media, standard media on TV. And one would ask yourself, if you're a female, if you're a woman, why can you women start thinking logically? This is no, and this is no disrespect. This is no coming off like I'm a male misogynist. But where do we tend to understand or come to a resolution, to you as a woman, to get this thick to your brain, that men are getting tired of the hypocrisy, the lies that women do to make men look bad, like we're always the one that's the antagonist. Women can be just as antagonists, just as men can be. But women know the game. They're supposed to know the game, according to the OGs that I've talked to, and they know how to play it better than us, but obviously they don't. Case in point, the Gloria Zamora situation. This is a crime of passion. I mean, the dude was off his hinges, and I'm not condoning what he did. What he did was totally wrong. But there was so much on both sides that were both wrong. They were both wrong. His actions were wrong. Of course, he's not alive now. The sheriff's department located where he had been and did the deed, and then they saw him, and he pulled out his gun, tried to shoot the officer. Officer shot him. Nobody wins. Nobody wins in this situation, and it's very sad because they're leaving 6 or 7 kids without a parent. Hector Gardunio. Was it really worth it to be with this super hottie of a co-Latina? I mean, was it? I mean, because now you had 4 daughters. Well, you do have 4 daughters, and their father's not here. You know, so nobody wins on both sides, and it's just a sad state of affairs, man. And it's like I really, really, with sincerity to you females, to you women out there, you got to think better, man. You got to think smart. I'm not this strong super feminist, but I'm attracted to women. I like women. I still want a woman in my life, and I want a good woman in my life that is honest with me, and I can be honest with her. But when you choose to cheat and do your dirt, you don't know how much that's going to affect the other person. And I've never been in a relationship, so I'm no expert. I'm just doing common sense. All this stuff that's coming through the media has to latch into your mind to say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to do what that person did. I'm not going to do what that individual did, because I might find myself in the same situation somewhere down the line, somewhere down the road, because I'm making that same stupid decision that that person did. Now, according to reports coming from sources from his side of the family, Tomas Zulraga, actually there was a report on her that she domestically got physical with him during an altercation when he was trying to find out, hey, what are you doing at late hours? She was coming at him sideways and she was getting physically, and the police report was on her. He had no police report on him. But, you know, he eventually had unalived her. That was the ultimate big no, that should never happen. But, you know, he was tired. He was tired. And a lot of men feel that attractive women sometimes get in their mindset. I'm vain. I'm showing out. I'm showing off. I'm empowered. And women equate empowerment with vanity. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But, you know, condolences to the families involved with this tragedy. I hope the kids at some point can turn this thing around and they can be productive citizens, and that her oldest daughter, her 25-year-old daughter, can at least see if she can try to do the right thing, not be like her mother, not be stuck on vanity, play other men, you know, because now it's all on Gloria Zamora's 25-year-old daughter. And my question to you, the 25-year-old daughter, what can you do better than your mother? This has got to be a lesson for all young ladies out there. Because Gloria Zamora was supposed to be your influence, the lady that you are supposed to look up to, right? You got to find better female. You got to find better female influencers to follow, or AKA influencers are mentors. You know, Gloria Zamora didn't deserve what she got, but she played the game of adultery, and she suffered the consequences because of that. He suffered the consequences for going off, unaliving him and her lover. Now the media wants to say that was her business partner. No, it was not her business partner. That was her new boyfriend, her new side dude that was going to be the new boyfriend. Come on, man. Media was trying to put her as like, oh, she was just this good woman that got unalived. No. She was the hell to her to her life in madness. And she kept feeling that the hell and the madness was going to elevate her, and it didn't. And in the end, she was wrong. In the end, he was wrong for reacting the way he reacted. No, everybody loses in this situation. But that's all I got to say. Rest in peace to all involved. Condolences to the kids. I hope that they can learn from this, move on, and make better decisions. Make way better decisions than what your parents did in this situation. And condolences to Hector Gardunio, the side piece, the side dude, the soon to be new boyfriend. He's got 4 daughters. I don't want this to happen to anybody, and that's why I'm putting this out here. And again, this is a message to women. I'm not an expert. I am not a life coach, but I can understand the situation from a cautionary point of view to say, stop the violence, stop the madness, stop the confusion, stop the hurt. Stop manipulating, stop using. Can we just all be honest people and the world would be a better place? But that's not the world we live in, man. And it's sad. It's sad. And this news is draining to me. I want more positive news. I want more couples to stay together and be together. And we're not living in those kind of times, man. So watch yourself. And if you want to be away from somebody, move away from somebody, not be with somebody anymore, go through the proper channels and do it correctly. I mean, she was gallivanting with him on social media. Hector Gardunio was making threats and flexing her like, yeah, see what kind of hottie. And then this hottie of a mom, MILF, whatever she was, is still married with kids, man. Sad all the way around. But that's my, thoughts on the Gloria Zamora case and why women just need to watch themselves more and just really do things the correct way and do it out of care, man. Do it because move on, but move on correctly, man. Let people process things. You're going to have your new life at some point. You got to do it the correct way. You don't want to be with Tomas. You should have did proper channels to get up out of the relationship with him. Not with manipulation tactics and flexing up with this dude and causing him. I mean, they were riling Tomas up. That's why he got turned up the way he got turned up and did what he did. Not to justify it again. But I can understand his frustration, his sadness. Cautionary tale, man. Sad all the way around. Nobody's winning. The kids are not winning. All right, this is Rolando G. Always keeping it real as always. Till next time. Peace.